Was that some sort of seductive? Look at my beer. Day 18. Where are we at? 18. What's that? It's a 1 and an 8, isn't it?
That's pretty quick. No,
He's hiding.
I'm not going to say it yet.
Say it.
OG Hazy. Day 18, and it's the round of triple hazy in the Brewdog Advent Calendar, and we are the Beer Monkeys. I'm Adam.
And I'm Baz.
And we are the Beer Monkeys.
And we are the Beer Monkeys.
If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It's much appreciated. Drop a comment. You know,
whatever you want. Say anything you want.
I did it again. Did the turn.
Did he?
I don't even think about it. So yeah, it's the big brother or sister, whatever you want to call it, of the Hazy Jane and the other one. I love these big cans.
Hey! You like these big cans?
I do like big cans. Now this is packing a serious punch. Wow. Yeah.
That just looks incredible. That just looks like it's going to blow my god.
Thick. It comes out like syrup. Glub, glub, glub.
Yeah.
That was my syrup pouring noise.
Yeah. Oh my god!
I don't even need to go anywhere near it. I can smell that. It's just filled the beer tasting facility.
Establishment. When you pour them or you read about them, do you automatically have a preconceived idea of what you think it's going to taste like?
This is a problem. Yeah, you do. I try to not do that, if you know what I mean, because I'm going to use the clockwork again as an example, because it paints such a vivid picture in your head. And then when it doesn't quite meet that expectation, you sort of think,
you're kind of judging. But that's what I suppose that's what their marketing department want you to think, because that's what you're doing when you're in the shop, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Marketing is like, you're judging a book by its cover. You're thinking, wow, that sounds amazing, or whatever. And they get home and it's nothing like what you think.
It's a different. You could go different angles with this, because I'm more into whiskey, or have been historically, than beer, and it's much more like the way they market whiskey. For a long time has been very, they think about the way they want to portray and target something, and it really doesn't reference the intrinsic kind of quality of whatever's in the bottle. Yeah. By giving it a big fancy label, and the beer world seems to have gone so far in the kind of look how good this label looks. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, it's all about the flipping designs on the cans, isn't it?
And that's cool. That's part of it. It's all part of the experience. The visuals do.
Yeah, of course.
Do pay into it. They pay into.
That's why we're so popular, isn't it?
The visuals.
Our visuals.
You're right. Just massive dollops of tropical fruits.
Yeah.
I need to eat more tropical fruit. And I'm going to go and get some guavas, some lychees,
some Del Monte.
Yeah, and just kind of study up on the different
Netflix and guava.
Because you're just saying pineapple, grapefruit, mango, peach.
A limited palate. When you're about to drink it as well, when you breathe in when you're about to, you get like a lovely scent in your mouth, like a flavour.
Wow. It's not the haziest, which is odd considering its name. It's not as thick looking as like the Cloudwater.
It's like a fruitier version of the Double Punk. It's got that like bitter taste. It reminds me a little bit of the Double Punk, but with a bit more of a syrupy sort of a thing going on.
yeah, syrupy it is. It's
not the hairstyle.
Kind of thick on the. It's kind of thick over your tongue. This is what I mean. It's trying to pick apart the different tropical fruits I'm tasting. It seems to be a much more
hairy lychee.
Hairy lychee, yeah. There seems to be a bit more of an even blend between various tropical fruits. Than one doesn't really punch its head above the surface with this one. It's like grapefruit. Well, it's kind of more an even spread, a buffet, if you will.
A tropical fruit buffet.
Tropical buffet. Although I just had it again then, but it's definitely got a kind of gassy kick. Very bitter.
Very bitter, yeah. Now I know you didn't do the jackhammer video, did you? But the jackhammer was, as to my mind, was kind of like twice as bitter as that.
Really?
Oh yeah. It was like it made me go. Oh, pull that face. He's nice.
Nice, yeah, I like it. It would be interesting to.
It smells lovely.
To ABC this with the Hazy Jane and the OG, because they are seemingly sort of like three parts in the same family.
Yeah.
And the Hazy Jane took me by surprise. Actually, it was a lot nicer than I remembered.
What percentage is this one? Is this
9.5? Beep.
9.5.
That's the strongest in the box, I think.
Have a word.
It's almost wine, isn't it? But you wouldn't. You know when
Do you know what? When you take a mouthful, it doesn't taste it. But when you take a tiny little sip, it's almost like the alcohol is there a lot stronger. You don't get the fruit punch as much, and it does. You think, yeah,
I'm drinking something strong there.
This is 9.5. Yeah.
You know, like some of the higher strength beers, it's almost like a meal, if you know what I mean. Like you're getting a real sort of. Oh.
I've often wondered what place cans of beer, lager, whatever, that strength have. What purpose do they serve? Most people have more of a tolerance for it than I do, but everyone has a limit. But when do you sit down and go, I could just do with drinking 2 cans and getting absolutely sold.
I don't know what they.
I don't know what position it. I mean, whiskies and that, and your wines, you drink a glass or you drink a nip or whatever. But that's going to blow. Like, a couple of them and you're going to smash your house.
It's not going to take many of them, is it?
No, what do they serve?
Well, if I think
is it a novelty?
The alcohol content, the alcohol carries flavour. So the higher the strength, and you pointed this out, is like you said, when it gets above a certain percentage ABV, it's almost like the flavour carries more. Yeah. And I think it's because the higher volume of alcohol. Please comment and let me know if I'm talking absolute garbage here, which I might be. The flavours like that those are the kind of molecules or compounds that carry the taste.
Yeah. Well, no, fair play.
So when you get cask strength whiskey, it's just like it's like cordial. You know what I mean?
I could certainly see that. I could certainly see that from the Brewdog point of view. I mean, they do everything and they experiment and they put everything out there, and it's amazing. And I just want, maybe you don't. I haven't seen any homeless guys drinking a 9.5.
Well, it's expensive stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. It's always special brew or super strength, isn't it? Which I fail to understand what place that plays in the market.
But it's not rough like them. You have a can of special brew, which, I don't really drink it.
When you have a can of special brew,
like when you're drinking special brew.
You fancy a night on the special brew. You had a shit.
If your box is particularly cold that night, then you get that roughness. It's like you're drinking sort of like this was made in a bath type.
Made in a bath.
But this doesn't have that. It's
no.
that.
I can kind of understand where this stands a bit more, really.
High ABV manifests itself in more flavour, as opposed to just like that's like someone's just put some terps in my beer.
Yeah.
This is good. Yeah, I like this stuff. I wouldn't really, like you say, for the strength. It's an odd place, and everyone's got their own preference. Some guys or girls, might go out and they think, this is the kind of beer I like to drink. I love the taste and the fact that it's higher ABVs. Secondary.
Well, that's it. Maybe I'm just thinking because I only ever drink at home and I don't drink in a pub. In a pub, if you go out for 1 pint and you want something that tastes like that, then that serves it. That's where it sort of is. That's its place, isn't it? But when you sat at home and you think I could just murder 1 can.
Yeah. Some of the Belgian beers, though, they're kind of those are. Kind of inherently quite strong.
They are, aren't they? Yeah.
But I do after 1 or 2 of them. Like I say, it feels like I've had a meal. I feel full. You know.
Yeah. They're real thick, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like I say, real mealy, aren't they?
And some of them aren't even as strong as 9.5. Like the
7.5%.
Yeah, that sort of thing, like Duval and Lef.
Lef, yeah.
This I feel I could drink more of. Anyway,
leads you into a false sense of security. Then you're gone.
Then you're in the dock. With a farmer accusing you of doing unspeakable things. Just me.
See you. I thought you said you never wanted to mention that ever again.
Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you like what we're doing, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And follow the link to our Patreon page. See you next time.